Thank you, Weiwa. I am, as Weiwa mentioned, a member of the class of 1993 at Harvard College. I have very fond memories of my days in Cambridge, but I would like to invite all of you first to join me in sending a message to my alma mater that's long overdue, and it has to be sent. So please raise your voices. Shame, Harvard. Shame. Stop discriminating. Thank you. I hope that the spirit of Veritas, which is truth, which is Harvard's motto, will hear us and it will prevail. I wanted to also thank UConn and AACE as a whole for organizing this historic rally in this historic space and to allow me the great honor of sharing some of my thoughts and experiences with all of you. My path to this day started actually in the mid-1980s. I was a little bit younger then. I didn't have two kids applying to college as I do now, but I was applying myself to Lowell High School in San Francisco, which, as some of you may have heard, is a merit admissions-based historically school that's been around for over 160 years. So Lowell historically has admitted based upon test scores and grades on academic merit. But imagine my great surprise when, as a kid who had learned English as a second language with immigrant parents, I found out during my admissions process that if you were specifically Chinese, of Chinese descent, you had to get a much, much higher grade and test score than kids of any other ethnic group, including whites and Japanese and Koreans. And this was being publicly praised and touted by the San Francisco Unified School District as something very progressive and good. After taking some basic history classes and civics classes, that just didn't make any sense to me at all. I was a 14-year-old kid, and it was very, very painful to hear that some people had to work harder because of their ethnic origin or background in a land where everybody was supposed to be equal under the law. So I was very fortunate. I got into Lowell, but I didn't forget what happened. I didn't forget the fact that the kids who were most deeply impacted and negatively impacted were the children of the seamstresses and the waiters and the new immigrants in Chinatown who didn't have the ability to jump the higher hurdles. They could have gotten in had they been of any other ethnic group, including, surprisingly, other Asian groups. And this system of racial caps and quotas, with a focus on race for allocating societal resources and benefits, made no sense to me then. It made no sense to me then. I couldn't do anything about it. And until after I graduated from college and we organized a whole lawsuit. So the lesson that we learned then was that a relatively small number of people who are motivated and principled can make a big difference. In 2000, the school district capitulated and eliminated the quotas. Roll forward now 22 years, and here we are, here we stand. And the journey, as many others have alluded to, is going to be a long one. The Supreme Court's decision can only be a beginning. Many years of enforcement will be necessary, but I look forward to working with all of you guys to end discrimination against Asian Americans and all Americans in college admissions and elsewhere. Thank you.